Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna and today I would like to tell you about opportunities. Sometimes we miss them and life is so unexpected, so maybe sometimes amazing and sometimes awful. So we have such waves and it is sometimes the most emotional thing when you fail. Other people cannot give us opportunity, or we can fail. We can uh, try as hard as possible, but we're not. But we, in fact, didn't achieve the goal and get the result that we really want. And it is not the best thing for me because maybe I'm not perfectionist, but in many cases, when I want something, I would do everything that I can to get it. So it is a very, very funny thing that maybe it is my feature and part of my character. When I was a child, my mother told me that, Anya, you always wanted toys of other children. You always do everything that you want, that you can to have them. So I saw one toy and I wanted it, and I did everything to have it, and maybe this toy, in many cases, this toy was not mine. And now, when I'm adult person, I have very similar behavior, actually. It doesn't mean that I will cry so hard and show a lot emotions to audience and to society, like in a kindergarten, like, I don't have this toy, I want this. No, I would not do this in many cases, but the fact that I don't have word no, I always have yes. And even if it doesn't happen, so somebody tells me no, I understand that it is not no, it is the phrase that I can't give you exception. So as you know, I work in the investment sphere. I did am very ambitious person, and in practice I know that in everything you can make an exception from the rule. So rules are made by human. Of course, there are some laws, I mean physical laws or economical laws, but there are some cases, some situations when actually they don't work, and it is like a exception from the rule. So a lot of decades ago, some centuries ago, people told that they can't fly. It is absolutely common law. We can't fly like birds, but we fly. There is person who make an idea, and he made a plane, and we as people, we can't be in space, but we are there. So every achievement in science sometimes, in many cases, but now if we talk, for example, about science, every achievement in science, Nobel Prize, when people have Nobel Prize, a Nobel Prize, it was like an exception from the rule. So everybody thought before that it is impossible, but there is one person that made it. So there is a very interesting and right phrase that mean that you can't do it unless, so it is impossible unless you do it. And it is my motto for life. Then, if we talk about our situation, our world, we have a lot of opportunities, and when we know what we really want, we do everything that we can to have it. And then when we know the goal, we know how to come to it, and we become seeing the opportunities. And of course, not everything can be okay, not everything could be perfect, and sometimes we fail. We can break rules, but it doesn't really mean always that we always will win. So as you know, I am a very intelligent person, but I don't play by others' rule. I don't mean laws. It is governments, so I do everything by law. But if we talk about society and like moral rules and something like that, I don't really like it. So very often other people tells us that you should do this, you can't do this, but actually it doesn't really matter what they what they talk about, because it is their limits, their rules, but they are not yours. So you can choose what to do and what not to do. And now I had like a situation when I stand near the car after university. I finished my lessons, and I saw in the sky, it was rainy, warm, and I don't really want anything. I understood that what you have now, you can't change it. There are some failures, there are some situations, unclear situations that doesn't really suit you. There are some positive things and some negatives. So, for example, I had a misunderstanding with one person, and I did some actions, but they didn't lead to the result that I really want. The situation is so strange now because other people started being involved in this situation. So actually it should be only between me and my friend, but actually all his friends started knowing the details of this situation. What is more, I made like a video, tried to tell that I don't really want to do something awful, it is only misunderstanding, and of course I didn't mention this person, I only told about the situation, and I told about my emotions, my feelings, and my thoughts. So I had like a opinion about the situation that I have, and opinion about the religion itself. And maybe somebody catch them and it is not so good. And I planned to talk with this person and with others that it is only misunderstanding. And now, because of pandemic, so we now have again like a illness, so our university is closed for some days, and now it is summer, so we finish our studying process because of the summer holidays. And I would have sessions, so I would see my peers that are my classmates, the group of people with whom I'm studying at my faculty. At my group, it is a group of people from 30 people, but I would not be able to see anybody else. My people that I know, they are like friends, but I don't really communicate with them very often, so I would not call them, I would not message them, and actually I need some periods of time to be alone, so maybe I need this time. And the main idea that I would really like you to show that some days ago I planned to do one thing, but now I understand that it is impossible, so I would not be able to do it. It is like a fate. Actually, we have some moments that our life tells us that everything should be like this, not like this. Everything would be okay. Now I understand that everything would be okay, and maybe in some time, in some months, I will laugh about this situation, but I don't really think so. And everything is not so bad. But the main idea is that our plans can change immediately. Some opportunities can come from the sky. And now you can think that this door is not open, that something goes wrong and you don't have such opportunity. And you see like a door from a wood that has no like a thing from what you can open it, and you don't have keys and you don't really know what to do. It is metaphor. And then you do other things, and in one moment it opens by itself. Of course, it doesn't open by itself, but somebody from like a computer who saw you. So you are like in the room, you have door, and there is video camera, and somebody, after some actions that you have made before, he can open this door. So maybe this door of opportunities can't be open before you go through some level. You can think, make an analogical moment with the game. So we have games, video games, and you go to the next level only after making some actions in this level, and only after this door of opportunities would be open. And in real life it happens such way sometimes too. And some months ago I was in depression, and not depression like clinical, but I had a not so great mood. I didn't know what to do in my life, and I thought that everything is awful, that I am not able to continue, that I don't have opportunities, that I was really afraid to lose the job, the profession. I lost a job, but I found a profession, and I didn't really wanted to lose profession itself. So after some months, when I did everything that I can, I was like in this level. I was here, economical wave, that we have crises and big moments, and I felt that after finishing my job at one company, I would lose everything. My world do like this, and it breaks, and it was breaking every day. And then I made some actions. I walked a lot. I thought about what I would do. I continued working as an investment advisor, and then something the opportunities came from the sky. So I met with a person who is a director of Forbes. He told that I can go to some event. It is VIP, and you can't go there from the street, so you need special suggestion ticket, like not, and you can't buy ticket. So it is only the group of people who are in Forbes, young Forbes, as you know, before 30, and he make an exception for me, and maybe everything would not happen, but I would be very happy if it really would work. So now I don't know, it's that 100% it will happen that I would go to Forbes and to the meeting that they make for young entrepreneurs and people who achieved a lot. So this was one opportunity that I didn't really thought about, and it was like at moment. And what is more, I was invited to the a very great auction in my country. So my friend gave me opportunity to go there, so I made a video about it, and this person organizes actually this auction in our country. It is like a level of Sotheby's and Christie's, but in our country. As you know, in Russia, art business is not so developed, and we have problems with sanctions, so people from Russia are not able to buy any pieces of art abroad in some auctions. And then that is why they made such event, this auction. So I saw lots, I saw things, artworks, and it was great. So it is the top level event, and it was like opportunity from the sky, because one year ago, my friend, when I asked him about this opportunity, about auction, he told that no, sorry, I can't do. I understood that he could do it, but he didn't wanted to do it. And then it was like luck that I went there, and I understood that now my life is growing. it is evolving, and I don't know what will be in some years and what would be in some months. The only one thing that I would develop my skills. I would like to be a professional investment advisor, and actually I am investment advisor. I do a lot of things. I work with clients, I communicate with very rich people, I make videos about investments, I visit a lot of events connected with all kinds of investments, art business, sometimes real estate, and I did everything to be on the top. So I try to analyze only the best offers in this sphere. And so I hope that you really like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you later.